بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله بسم الله والحمد والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله أصحابه أجمعين اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Dr. Mahmoud, would you like to share your screen, please?
See my screen?
نعم. Listen
Yes. Shall I make a start, inshallah?
Yes. تفضل شيخ.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome back, everyone. We do realize that a little bit of festive mood already started. So some people are probably getting stuck with their busy and this festive time. Lots of gathering will happen everywhere. Alhamdulillah, I remember as well. We used to have big gathering during this time. Okay. May Allah protect us and guide us in the right direction always. Ameen. Today we shall study a lesson called Haal and Sifat's difference. I would like to mention that this is very important in this sense that it's not covered, it's not taught in many places. Some of you probably have heard it in this platform, and it is obviously very important. Okay. So Haal and Sifat, in this context, when there is an issue of identifying a Haal or Sifat, there is a rule. And some of you already heard about it. And that says that a single word, a phrase, or a sentence following an indefinite ism is a Sifat. A description that is not connected to the action. This is important to understand, which the subject or object is doing. For example, if we look at this example, La uhibbu an ushahida tiflan bakiya. I don't want to see, or I don't like to watch ushahida tiflan, a child, crying. Now this bakiyan is, according to this rule, is a sifat. Okay? Why? Because tiflan is a nakira ism. It's an indefinite ism, irrespective. When you have a nakira ism, jumla or shibu jumla coming here, by jumla, it could be full sentence, it could be just a fail verb as well. It's a jumla, remember. When you say fa'ala, it's a jumlatul fi'liya. It's a complete sentence. When you say yadribu, this is a jumla, because a jumla is the one where there is a doer, there is an action, and there is a time frame there, past, present, etc. So this one is a sifat. And you can see this sifat, the description coming from Bakia, crying, is not really connected to the action. Action is actually, I don't like watching. That is the action happening here. There are two actions here. To watch, and also, I don't love to see that. And this bakia is not connected with that action. It's completely separate. It's referring to the child's action or habit. Okay, it's not connected there. That's what it means. Now, so the rule, as I said, says that if there's a nakira ism and a jumla or shibu jumla is murakkab. It could be jar majroor, it could be zarf majroor, it could be another shibu jumla. Okay, so the point here is when we have a nakira ism, it's likely that the jumla or shibu jumla after that will be sifat. Now, by sifat, you are in module 2 now. In module 1, your knowledge, our knowledge was that it's describing a quality. Okay? You are on module 2 now. Remember, it is not just describing a quality, good or bad. No, it's more than that. It's just information itself, additional information, could act as a sifat. Okay? It's not just quality. It's not just quality that is sifat. So sifat, you will see from now on, we will focus time to time, inshallah. You will see additional information would be treated as sifat as well, inshallah. This is just a general statement I made here. So, just similarly, another rule here, atifla, al means definite, okay? Definite ism. And after that, if it is marifa ism, then jumla or shibu jumla coming after that will be a hal. And you can clearly see, I don't want to see a child crying. I don't want to see a child in the state of crying. And that is a crying child. It's a habit. I don't want to say crying child. Okay? It doesn't mean I want to see the child in a crying state. It's just like a habit, a crying child. I don't love to see. And this one is, I don't want to see a child crying in the state of crying. So marifa came, jumla or shibu jumla after that is hal. Nakira ism came, jumla or shibu jumla after that is sifat. Okay? Now we have to just open our mind here and understand that sifat is not just quality. Sifat is not about describing some attribute, as we have always seen. Sifat is actually even more general. Information, just some information could be treated as sifat. Inshallah, we'll expand it as we go along, inshallah. Now, the point here, I would like you to really note that. And this chapter, the way it's written, the way it's designed for you, brothers and sisters, you need to, this is like a textbook. And this is very rare information. You will not get it. You didn't probably get it. This kind of some special material. So preserve it, digest it, and make sure you go back time to time, because my aim is to see that one day you teach. And to teach, you need this, inshallah. Okay? Look at this. It usually serves as an adjective or description. So adjective and description, there is a difference. Adjective is the quality always, but description, can you see, it's just information. That could be sifat. So from now on, we will open our mind and you will see some sifat explanation coming like that. Now, this rule, the two rules I gave you, sifat after nakira is, jumla shibu jumla after nakira is sifat, and jumla shibu jumla after marifa is hal. This rule is not a compulsory rule. And I want you to follow this, because sometimes you learn this, then you miss a little bit, then you get confused later. It usually serves. Does it mean it always serves? Does it mean that? No. It usually acts like that. The rule usually applies, in most cases it means. It means there will be some exception. That is the point, okay? Now, where did you get this? This source is important. You heard about two books, very famous book, Al-Fiya of Ibn Malik and Al-Arjumiyya by Ibn Ajrum. I'm sure you know these two very respected scholars. And the book Al-Ajrumiyya is written by Muhammad ibn Dawud as-Sanhali, known as Ibn Ajrum. And this book is written by, this is a 1,000-line foundational text poem about Arabic grammar, written by Jamaluddin Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Malik at-Tai. So it is very important that you preserve this information, and time to time you go back. So according to them, these two rules, but you won't see this in many conventional grammar books or even classes, courses, you will not see it. So this is the source, and it is very interesting. It is very interesting. Now let's look at this exception here. Fi jidiha hablum mim masad. Okay, hablum is a nakira. Okay, now until now, you know that Mausuf is there and Sifat is there. This is what we learned before. Single word. Okay, but this new rule teaches us that nakira ism after that jumla or shibu jumla will be sifat. So what does it mean here? Fi jidiha, around her neck will be robe made of masad. What do you call it? Date fiber, right? Date sheet, whatever. So can you see hablum mim masad? Hablum, the rope made of, can you see, is it a sifat as we knew before? No, it's like a information about the hablum. It's not the quality, it's really description. That's what I wanted to point out before. Okay, and it's not connected to the action. So there are many examples like that. What is that? Man ja'aka yas'a. This is Haal's example. Man ja'aka. Whoever came to you, yas'a. Yas'a means struggling, is it? Tired, exhausted, or something like that, okay? You can check it anyway. So going back to this, now some related points, okay? Some related points, some advanced information. So look at this here. We said marifa noun. We said marifa noun, after marifa, jumla or shibu jumla will be considered as Haal. Now, is it marifa or nakira? Please talk. Is it marifa or nakira? Isha'an?
Nakira.
It's nakira. Nakira by the look. Nakira by loves. The way the word looks like. But in this context, brothers and sisters,
but it is definite because it's a time.
Yeah, in this context, you will be using the meaning of that. Is the meaning marifa? Is the meaning definite? As Ustad Aisha said, Isha'an is a specific time of the day. It's a definite time of the day, evening. It's a definite. So by meaning, okay, the next point I'm adding here is the meaning which will overtake the status here. So by meaning, Isha'an is marifa. So it's marifa noun. Now, yabkuna, can you see? It's a jumla. It's a jumlatul fi'liya. It's a fi'li mudario. It's a complete jumla there. Can you see? It's Haal. And it makes sense. The meaning, look at the meaning. Waja'u abahum. They came to their father in the evening. In what state they came? Weeping, crying. Okay? So, in this context, any questions so far on this? Everything clear, I hope. Okay. Yes. I'm assuming everybody followed everything. Alhamdulillah. Good. Now, related few things. This is a short chapter, and I wouldn't cover two chapters today because I would like to do a few little bits and pieces today, which is very important. So
I had a question
yes.
about the Bakiyan. The second time, I don't want to see a child crying, but in the Arabic, it has the tifl. So is it still in the English? It is a child crying or the child crying, or does it make a difference? Or
You can say I don't want to see the child crying. It's the same thing. Okay, you're right. Good point. And yeah, but doesn't make any difference in this context for our purpose. Okay.
Okay.
That's a good point.
The child, yeah, the child because of Al.
Yeah, but Al is there, so it's definite. There is no other question there, which is fine.
If it is a Ismu Nakira, then it would be a child, right? If like Tiflun, it is.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right, but obviously it's Al definite here. There's no question. Yeah, no point. Okay, now few little things. First of all, as we have been telling you, that we need to be smart students, smart teacher. Alhamdulillah, many of our students, alhamdulillah, in many classes, alhamdulillah, they're following, they understood what we are trying to do with them, alhamdulillah. And they're following our instruction. And I don't know how much you are doing it. I would actually emphasize on this once more today. And we'll keep doing that because Arabic typing, it's very important. I think yesterday I mentioned it. And then using the apps and some websites, okay? For example, say you found the word kashifatun, okay? Kashifatun, that was in the lesson 3 of module 2, okay? For him, there will not be any remover. Remover means it's a fa'il to take away the distress, the suffering, the struggle, okay? Remover, to remove pain, difficulties. So in that context, say you wanted to know what is the status of that kashifat, okay, the root, etc. Okay, now, okay, I actually got it out before because I wanted to discuss it. So you are unsure, you want a solution. Before you ask anyone, all our students, I advise this, because you need to be self-sufficient, you need to be independent. Otherwise, you will always rely on others. Also, if you continuously ask, you become dependent on others. It's a habit. Instead, try yourself. The resources which we have shown, the technical training, all the videos, if you master them, alhamdulillah, you will be in such a strong position. You will stand out everywhere. Okay. So this is one of the tools, easyquranic.arabic.com I gave you. Okay, go back to this again. And by looking at the surah, whatever surah that is, I haven't got the number here, doesn't matter, I found it, okay? Can you see kashafa, yakshifu? Can you see this? This is very special tool. Nobody gave it to me. Nobody showed it to me. Nobody mentioned it to me that it exists. And then nobody also explained how this works. But I am showing this to you, alhamdulillah. For example, that word, the root word is kashafa. He removed or to remove, yakshifu mudariyu, ikshif amr, kashifun ismul fa'il, and then Ismul maf'ul is makshufun, maf'ulun. Now this is the trick here. Kashfun, 3-letter verb, kashfun, fathun, ghafrun, like that pattern. Kashfun, masdar. This is masdar of kashafa. And this is what? This is a common sense. I don't want you to spend too much time in finding out what is the singular of that, what is the plural of that, what is the feminine of that, what is the masculine of that. This is obvious. You will know it from the reading. If you change your habit gradually, these are not a problem. Because if you have a broader idea, you will know. For example, kashifatun, kashfun, kashifatun. By the sound of it, it sounds to me that it's plural itself. What is the singular? I don't know. Don't worry about that, because if you spend too much time in this, your main objective, and the objective, I will come back on that, that will be affected. That's a problem. Okay, this is how many students in many classes, even courses, they don't really look at building the foundation of the grammar, so that they don't have to look anywhere else later. So it came out of kashfun, and it is the plural is kashifatun. Why is feminine ending? Because remover, it's not mentioned here whether it's a human being or any other source. Okay, however, it's a common sense, it's a plural, accept it as feminine. Finish, khalas. Okay, so my advice here is, don't worry too much about this kind of thing. You should rather worry about these rules, these lessons we are giving you, teaching you, alhamdulillah, and be very strong on it. I have got a lot of examples, alhamdulillah. I am probably one of the best examples in front of you. Just by working in that way, alhamdulillah, doing pretty well. It's not everything, there's still a lot to learn, but at least the process, the method, the material, the content, and this technology. Can you see? Then another word, what was that? Okay, for example, I go, but that is done. If you spend time on this singular, plural a lot of times, then your time is being taken away from the core time, which you'll be spending on nahu and sarf. You heard about it. Okay, can somebody tell me what is nahu and what is sarf? Accurately, please, completely, not half.
Nahu is the words, and no, the opposite. Sarf is the words in Arabic, and connecting the words is Nahu.
Okay, any other suggestion?
Or I don't know if I flipped, but I think that's it.
It's okay. As I said, I wanted a complete answer so that everybody also understand that. Can somebody else come, please? To define Nahu and Sarf.
So Nahu, I think, deals with the grammar of the nouns and the particles, and the Sarf is more dealing with the verb portion of the grammar. And so anything besides the verb would fall under the Nahu. And yeah, that's my understanding.
That's 75-80% correct. Complete, alhamdulillah.
I think if I say it rightly, Nahu is the soul of Quranic Arabic, and Sarf is the soul of Nahu. So something like that.
Say,
say it again.
Soul of Quran is you said Sarf.
Okay, let me explain what she said, inshallah.
Nahu. Yeah.
Okay, I think Hamza, you can talk.
Yes.
Mr. Hamza, yeah. Walaikum salam.
So Nahu is concerned with the last harakat, the harakat on the last letter of the word. And this is i'rab, or i'rab is the soul of Nahu. Sarf is concerned with the morphology of a word, so how a word changes into another word. For example, kashafa, yakshifu. That's the morphology is sarf, and the grammar is nahu.
Good, mashallah. It's coming out. Still a little bit missing here. Let me just add it, okay, because we haven't got a lot of time. I want to cover a few bits and pieces like this, inshallah. It's very essential. So we've found a definition of these two. First of all, you heard about it, and that's everything about Quranic Arabic grammar. Halas, Nahu and Sarf. Okay, Nahu is, let's talk about Sarf, as some of you said already. Sarf is to do everything with a verb. Everything with verb. It's transformation, it's conjugation, it's all this element related to verb is sarf. Sarf means sarrafa yusarrifu means change of position, transformation, as you said, kashafa yakshifu, then kashafat, kashafna, yakshifu, takshifu, whatever. All these are sarf, related to verb, mashallah, good. So sarf is not word. Someone says it's not about word. It's specifically the word verbs. Halas.
Yes.
Nahu is, some of you said already, but this is the definition. Nahu is about the construction of the sentence. And when we sentence, everything will come in between. Sentence construction is Nahu. Now, what Ustad Aisha said, Nahu is the soul of Quranic Arabic grammar. This part was correct. The second part was mixed up. So first is Nahu is the soul of Quranic Arabic grammar. Construction. You know, there are 10 words in a sentence. Our job as a Nahu student or Nahu expert, one day we will be, to build a relationship between these words and finally creating kind of compoundness there. The construction, break it down, then rebuild. In Asian countries, this is called tarkib. This is just Asian version of Nahu. So don't get confused. Okay? So that statement, Nahu is the soul of Quranic Arabic grammar, just called grammar. Grammar is important. Without learning Quranic Arabic grammar, you can't really fully understand, interpret, break down the sentence meaning appropriately. That's what the power of grammar. So the first part, Nahu, is the soul of Quranic grammar. And then I'rab is the soul of Nahu. Alhamdulillah. I'rab is everything. That's why we have got 7 lessons on I'rab between module 1 and module 2. Some of you might think, oh, I didn't see it before, or is it really important? It is most important. The stronger you are on I'rab, Alhamdulillah. There are 4 chapters here in module 2 about with I'rab. Why did you do it this way, brothers and sisters? May Allah accept our effort. But what you have got here, that's enough. You will be so strong. You will stand out, inshallah, one day. After a year, if you completely follow everything here. So, your time should be focused on this Nahu and Sarf matter. In between, you are supposed to go to London, and then, from the airport, you just went another direction. Then by that time, everything changed. You were supposed to drive somewhere, in between, you just took a bypass, another exit. No. Focus, tunnel vision. Our objective is to learn Nahu and Sarf fully. And, we are preparing you through these lessons. You studied the abnormal sentences structure. and you have studied some compound examples. Then there are 2, 3, 4, 5 lessons further, and this is building your Nahu foundation. And if you are not giving full attention, if you're not doing some homework yourself, if you're not reading it yourself, you're making it hard for you. Then you'll say the language is hard. No, it is not hard. We are talking about 1 year full, on this full. After that, you learn tafsir and many other things, inshallah. Okay? So, importance of Nahu and Sarf, mashallah. And now, I also wanted to show you, is Brother Sarkar here today? He's not there. Because he mentioned something yesterday. 2 things not written. Maybe in our book it's written about Mudaf Ilayhi, okay? Mudaf Ilayhi must be definite by default, without any fail. Is definite, marifa, Mudaf Ilayhi. Most of the time it will have al, and sometimes al may not be there, but it will be definitely definitive. Okay? So what about the mudaf then? What would be mudaf? Tell me. If mudaf ilayhi is definite marifa,
It will be definite.
It will also be definite because it follows.
Why?
Marifa bil.
Because it is possessed by the possessor that makes it definite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is a relationship. So, the owner, he's my owner. He owns me. He is definite, so I'm definite. Of course I am. So here, that's why I brought this example today. Yawmal Qiyamati. What is this Yawma then? Yawma. You know that you can have Yawmuddin, you can have Yawmiddin, you can have Yawmaddin as well. You may get it. Depending on the role of this one, what role it is playing. Is it a maf'ul bihi situation or is it a jar situation because of something before? So why I brought this example, this is definitely marifa, but it is not looking marifa. But by meaning, okay, we are module 2 students now. Can you see I showed you Haal Sifat difference? It's by meaning marifa, it would be, not by haraka. Okay? Not by haraka. Hamza, so Hamza, if you could ask me specifically later on about the Irab, I have something to share with you. Yeah? Please, don't forget. Okay. So, also Yawma you will find at the beginning of a sentence. Many fresh and brand new sentence. Yawma. What is this? What is this doing with fatha ending there?
Because that's a specific day. So if we're saying about a day, so this is a marifa.
It may not be the day. It could be just a day. It could be just a time indication. It could be just maf'ul fihi.
Is it a special mudaf?
Yawma is not a special mudaf. No.
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 Okay.
You are talking about zarf? No, it's not.
Okay.
Get this point, what I'm pointing here. It can be Yawma could be at the beginning, and it may play the role of a maf'ul fihi, which is in nasab state. When it is maf'ul fihi, now there may be two. Try to follow what I'm saying. It may relate to something later on in the sentence. The fi'l, because normally maful is related to a fail, if it is maful bihi particularly. Sometimes the fail could be mahzuf, and sometimes it could be mafule muqaddam. There is a fail, and the maful bihi is supposed to be after the fail, but the maful bihi came first, and then the fail. Maful bihi I'm talking about. So maful can be also muqaddam. I just wanted to show this, share these bits and pieces with you. Okay, that's covered. One other thing, unwritten rule: if you have an ism, a small one, long one, an ism, it doesn't have al, and it doesn't have tanween, your first alert should be that it may be a mudaf. And you'll see 90% it is a mudaf. That will help you, that will help you to analyze this. So would you remember this little, bits and pieces here and there? I thought about it, and I kept the example to share with you. Try to remember, because this is going to make everything easy for you, inshallah. Okay? Right. Now I would like to go to Surah Baqarah. And I'm asking you, as a part of this technical confidence, using these tools to really increasing your confidence. Okay, just a second. Yeah, Kashi Pato. That's fine. So we go to right. Last week, in the last class, I think we covered Zalikal Kitabu La Raiba Fihi Hudal lil Muttaqin. Very soon after, about halfway through or later part of module 2, we'll go into full tarkib of that. And that tarkib means that Nahu construction, okay? That is going to make you strong. If we do 100 ayah like this together, inshallah, you will be in a much stronger position. Sister Jamila and Sister Shahida, you have been attending one of the tarkib class with me. What difference, what benefit did you have from this grammatical analysis, the tarkib class? Could you just briefly share your experience?
So, mashallah, sir explains very well, and he takes you step by step, word by word, through the grammar, and takes you, if it's a Jumlatul Ismiya or Jumlatul Fi'liya, and then break it down into Mubtada Khabar or Mutalik bil Fi'l and stuff like that. So, and then helping us find the file, maf'ul, and relating it back to previous ayah, and so all that helps.
Inshallah. That's Nahu, part of Nahu. We need to be, all these, our target is to strengthen our Nahu knowledge, inshallah, and the Sarf, of course. Okay, so we'll look into this today.
And
again,
most of the things, most of the times, like we learn little differently, but most of the things which are covered right now, I think so it's in detail. So we are understanding more. Alhamdulillah. So I hope, inshallah, we can grasp it soon.
May Allah accept it. May Allah really
Inshallah.
help
Inshallah.
make everything easy for everyone. Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah. So everything is in detail now. So we are understanding it more now.
Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, very good. And not only we just try to teach, we also give you the material so that
yes,
the aim is to make you teacher. Because to be a teacher, you need to have these tools. And I wouldn't teach anyone without giving something in their hand. That's a duty. Okay. So, الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. We'll keep it superficial based on what we learned from module 1. Allazina, this is important. Yesterday I briefly mentioned in Ustad Hamza's class that Allazina, we have a chapter on it, Alhamdulillah, you know. So rich information on that one. I was so happy. We already recorded it. No, I don't think we have uploaded it. But that lesson is coming. And you know, you will be so strong about Allazina. Allazina, Allazi. Now, Allazi is
Isma Mawsul.
Yes.
a relative pronoun. Okay, relative pronoun, Ismul Mawsul. And the meaning is always something connected here. It's connecting something. The one who. So there's no other pronoun but like that. So it is always referring something. So there will be, in this context, as you can see, fihi hudal lil muttaqin. Fihi hudal lil, in it, a guidance. There is a guidance for the muttaqin, allazina, straight away. Okay. So in brief, I'll tell you. Yesterday I touched on it. So allazina is here, relative pronoun allazina. Okay. Allazi. And then you will have a subject after that, before that, subject, and then it's connecting this sila.
Yes.
Okay, so it is a connector.
Mm.
And this is the name of that, try to remember that in advance. It's called antecedent. Now it's a medical term, it's a biological term, but it is used in grammar. Okay, antecedent. In simple word, it's a subject. It's a subject. Okay, sila gives more information about the subject. So this is sila, and this is allazi, relative pronoun, ismul mawsul. This connects these two. Okay, if we understand this structure, it is very important. So when you say allazina, there might be something it is referring to, visible or invisible. In this case, it is visible. It is now describing, this is a sifat. This is a sifat of this. Now, what you need to remember, you know, this grammar rules we learn, 4 properties, must, match, mawsul, sifa, all this. We have now time. This is our time to really see the differences. It's only their i'rab will match, must match, the status i'rab, and even that you may not see. You can see the haraka. Haraka is not i'rab. I'rab is the status. I'rab may not be seen by haraka, as you know. Singular you can see with haraka, but when it's dual and plural, it will be status, fi mahalli something, right? So that is one thing you need to remember here, and that allazina, or relative pronoun, is nothing but the connector between the subject it is referring to. And yesterday, Ustad Hamza said that must be definite. If this is not definite, then there is no relative pronoun here to connect. This is it was referring to. Definite subject. Okay, not anything else. And then sila is, remember, sila is part of obviously allazi. This is together. And sila itself doesn't have any i'rab at all. So it's called la mahalla laha. It does not have any i'rab because it serves this. The i'rab, this will have i'rab, allazi, but this will not have any i'rab because it will just follow that. It will just match that. And in grammatically, it says fi mahalla laha. Sila fi mahalla laha. Okay? So that's all for the time being. That's all about this. Let's just continue here with our little study. So we have got Allazina yu'minuna bil ghaibi. And also another rule we have learned that fail file, you got fail file, and what comes after that is very likely that's maf'ul bihi. So can you see Allazina? Now we are looking at sila here. By meaning, it's up to here. By meaning, you may sila finish here. You have to see the meaning. That's why my advice is always keep these meanings when you read Quran. Even for recitation purpose, keep it, because it will make a difference. You will understand some of it while you are really reciting it nicely, fine. But make a habit, always do that. So your objective is to try and understand as many words, vocabulary, and grammar as much as possible. So this is Silagon. Yu'minuna, those who, what is this here? Is it male, female, singular, plural?
Plural.
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 Masculine.
Masculine.
It's fail mudari.
Pele.
Mudari.
Pele mudari. Pele mudari. Okay. So it's a fail.
Yeah.
There's a fail file, and it is likely that this is yu'minuna. They believe. What? What do they believe? So bil ghaibi.
Jar majroor.
Maf'ul bihi.
Yeah.
Jar majroor. Muta'alliq is fine. This is okay. Of course, we have to mention it, but at the same time, as a module 2 student, try to understand that this can be also seen as maf'ul bihi. Maf'ul bihi. Fail file, maf'ul bihi. Okay? But the most common explanation is this is jar majroor muta'alliq bil fail with yu'minuna. But this is like extra, we are preparing you for the next step, inshallah. Bil ghaibi. Wa yuqimuna salata. Yeah, I brought it for this in relation to kashifatun. In relation, that's why I brought it. Okay. Wa is ataf. This is matuf.
Matuf ala qabla. Again, another mutari.
Okay. Now, as-salata. As-salata, what is it? Plural, singular, what? Masculine, feminine, what?
It should be object, right? Maf'ul?
Feminine.
Is it
Yeah, so
maf'ul?
it is plural,
maf'ul.
and it is feminine because it is plural.
Because of the ta marbuta.
Because of the marbuta, because of the meaning.
Feminine.
Feminine, because it's non-human. Yes. Okay. But
And it is plural.
Plural.
What confirmed that to you?
Well,
Salah, salata. It's a broken. It's a broken. What's it called?
Plural.
Plural, yeah.
Okay. Any other view on that?
Salawat.
Salawat, I think.
Okay. Why I brought this? Because I picked it up from yesterday's class.
Salat is singular.
Yeah.
It's a singular, it's not a plural.
Can you see? There is a different view here. Okay, this is the point, brothers and sisters. You or me or any other ustad, it is not possible for people to remember thousands of isms are there, to know their plural version and singular version. But there is a tip there. Can you see? This is original salatun, salatun. And when you look at this a bit extended, that will tell you it is plural. Masjidun, masajidun. Babun, abwabun, longer, plural. Okay, you don't have to be an expert. This is added in the beginning. This is added at the end for the plural. No, It's a longer one. Okay, have some rough idea. Okay, but that it will be a bit prolonged. It has been like a extended. Okay, that is as-salawata. Okay, al is there, fine, ignore that. Salawata. Obviously, this ta is for mafuli bihi because of that. Okay, but main point I'm trying to remind you, again, you are confused, you are still interested to really go deep into the singular plural, although I don't recommend that because your focus will be on other elements of the sentence. But still, I wanted to, that's why I brought this today. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? I hope it is. 1 second. I kept it for you. It should be. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. As-salata, Surah Baqarah. Okay, this is again easyQuranic.arabic.com. easyQuranic.arabic.com. This is secret top tool for top people like me and you. Okay, inshallah. Trust me, this is such a tool. Not many people know that. Okay, look at this. This is Surah Baqarah. We are going Surah Baqarah to find out about this salata, the root, singular one. Okay. The purpose was really to share technology today. Okay. I hope it benefits you, inshallah. Now,
it's the word in pink.
The pink
okay.
one.
Can you see? easyQuranicArabic.com, Al-Qur'an app, and many other tools don't do what this does. Can you see? It's an ism here. To find the details of ism's details, singular, plural, masculine, feminine, all this, hardly any tool there. Hardly any. But this does cover some. Look at this. Salah. Salah is he prayed. Yusalli. Salah, there are 4 letters, okay? 4 letters. 4 letters. Form 4. Form 1 to 4. Yes, 4. Yusalli. Okay? Yeah, okay. Yusalli. Form 4 is not af'ala. Is it? Okay, don't say anywhere here. Should be okay. We will try to find that as well, inshallah. Give me a minute. Salla yusalli, salli amr, musalliyun ismul fa'il, musallan, salatun. That's why I brought this here. It is masdar, salatun singular, salawatun plural. So by looking at this, you should be able to understand that. If it is not sure, don't worry, don't spend too much time because it's not changing your grammar there at all. Okay, so that's my advice. Don't spend too much time on it. And by the time it goes, you know, months and months goes, you will be all okay with that anyway. That will be solved, naturally solved. So don't worry too much about this. That's the point. Now, I said, what is the root form? Is it form 2 or form 4? Where would you find it? Tell me.
Find it Al-Qur'an.
What?
I think it's 2.
Yes.
For this Sarrafa Yusarrifu.
Okay. Okay. Everybody, I'm just showing. So yeah, it's a form 4. Can you see unfuck?
Is it unfuck?
Not that. Sorry.
No.
Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't give it at all. Can you see? Our best tool also is not giving us the conclusion. I can find out another time from other sources, but we don't need to. Okay, we don't need to. If form 2, form 4 behave in the same way, as you know. They are all Mudari Alamat. Alamat Mudari is you, as you know. Form 1 is Alamat Mudari is Iya. Okay. Form 2 to 4 is you. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is Iya again. Everybody knows that. Yeah. It's coming, the right form, very shortly. Inshallah, that's fine. Okay. How are you doing?
Ustad, it does say it was found 99 times in 4 derived forms. Or is it? Oh, I see. Okay. It's not the form. Okay.
No,
I understood.
that
No, I understood.
I've got other sources.
Isn't
Okay.
it a master because it's the noun form?
No, it's a verb, Hamza. Hamza is a verb.
It's got al.
No, then it's masdar. Sorry, it's ism from Salah.
Yeah.
I was talking about Salah. What form is it? Is it form 2 or form 4? But it doesn't matter here because it will be you.
Is it not a mudaf letter of double lettered?
It should be form 4. It should be form 4 though.
Form 4
very
is
likely. Okay, I have got another tool.
No, I think it's form 2 and form 4 starts with alif. So I think it is
Form 4 is afala.
Form 2 is fa'ala, but there are 4 letters there.
Form 4, alif must be coming. Hamza must come before form 4.
Yeah.
The alif, it has to be alif, yes.
Second, but I'll confirm that. 1 second. I'll confirm that, inshallah.
It can be 2.
No, 2 is fa'ala. With double ain.
It's a 3-lettered, but still 1 letter is repeated, so it's like mudaf.
No, nothing to do with mudaf. It's wrong. We're talking about salah. It's a verb. It's not mudaf. Okay.
Not mudaf, that is double lettered, not that mudaf we talk about, mudaf ilayh.
It is it's a irregular verb. Salah. With the double consonant lam.
It is.
No.
No, that is. Remember, that is 3 letters.
The double letters.
Mudafun. 3 letter. It goes on 3 letter. Mudafun, double letter.
Yes, sir. The last letter is repeated.
Marra, dalla.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, let me just see.
Like dalla, yadullu.
Let me see if I can find it, if this one helps me. This also doesn't say that, okay? I would, at this stage, I will conclude this as form 2, okay? Let's leave it. Again, it's not making any difference in the meaning because, as I said, Alamat Mudari, we have identified it properly, and then it's fine, okay? I'm curious, I'll find this out because it's a verb. I'm very interested in verb, start part. I will share this with you once I find out with confirmation.
I think it is the doubling verb of the letter because the verb 2 will be fa'ala. So fa'a and then the la. So there would have to be a third component coming for it to be form 2. So this is actually just doubling of the letters.
Doubling of letter like dalla yadullu.
This is your guess and I have a guess. Let's not conclude with the guess.
Right, yeah.
Inshallah, I will, because I have got 3 ustad above me, Alhamdulillah, senior, very, very top. And inshallah, I will find that and share with you. But my guess at the moment is form 2. It cannot be form 4. And about mudafun, I'll come back, okay? Let's not spend too much time on the guess, inshallah. Now, one thing I wanted to, 1 second, now I'm forgetting this. Yes, okay, good. This is one of the points I'm sharing with you. Again, this is coming from a ustad. He is the best to me. I have so many ustads, alhamdulillah. This is the tip he gave. Yu'minuna. We have got yu'minuna. We have a verb here. Okay? Now, as you know, what is the root verb of that? Root. What is the root of that?
Hamza mim noon.
Hamza.
Amana.
It comes from the word amana.
So is it this or anything else?
It's
You
longer.
So the Aisha is saying it's this, right?
It's the longer there. That's the one.
Okay, it means it is 4-letter. It means it's after.
Yeah, it is 4-letter. Yeah.
Okay. Now you need to keep practicing, questioning, and identify it. Any doubt? Go to Al-Qur'an app. Okay. Now, so say someone's knowledge is limited. They couldn't pinpoint it the way we just did it. It could have been a majhul as well, right? Another verb like that. If it is, say, iyaf alu, okay, let's keep it singular. Iyaf alu. What is the majhul of that?
Uila.
No, it's a mudariyo. Mudariyo is not uila.
Yufalu.
Hello.
It's alu ending.
Yufalu.
Fa'lan. Fa'lan.
No, fa'lan. No. Mudari majhul. Let's stick to that.
Mudari majhul.
Mudariyo majhul. Okay.
Yuf'alu.
Yufalu.
Yuf'alu.
Yufalu is correct. So a word which is not easy, like yafalu or yashkuru, there will be some word you never heard, and you found a you situation there. So when you have alamute mudariyo as you, there are 4 possibilities. This is the purpose of sharing this with you today. 4 possibilities, and you have to exclude them. So first possibility, that it could be a majhul. Okay. Second possibility is it could be form 2. It could be form 3. It could be form 4. Because alamate mudariyo of these in marfu situation is also you, right? Fa'ala yufa'ilu, right? You. Fa'ala yufa'ilu. You.
Yeah.
So it could be form 2. It could be form 3. And you will be in dilemma. This is straightforward. You will be in dilemma, and people will be doing it wrong. Even very senior students. So I'm sharing a rule with you. Okay, you have to exclude one by one. How would you say this is not a majhul?
And majhul, the haraka of it wouldn't be you minu if it is singular form. It would have been you manu or something like that.
That's the point. That's the point. It will be alu ending, and it is not alu ending here. So it is not a majhul. Okay, although it's a plural, a little bit difficult, but if it was singular, yu'minu, it should have been yu'manu, right?
Yeah.
So it is not, so it's not a majhul, number 1. You have to exclude like that. Try to learn it. It's very interesting. You will get it. I'll repeat that another time as well, continuously, inshallah. And then, is it form 2? How would you know that it is not form 2?
It doesn't have a shadda.
And there has to be a shadda. If it is form 2, there has to be shadda. Is there any shadda
It
here?
doesn't come with rafa. It doesn't have you.
So
If it is form 2.
Form 2 must have shadda. Khalas. So there is no shadda here, so it's not form 2. So we are trying to exclude one by one. Is it majhul? No, it's not majhul, because it's not alu ending. Secondly, is it form 2?
No.
No, it is not, because there is no shadda. Is it form 3? How would you exclude it?
Start with
Because there is
fa.
waw.
start with fa.
There will be alif. There will be
Alif.
alif.
And we have a wow here.
Ifa'ilu. Yuma.
Yes.
Yuma nu something. Okay.
There is no-
Yuqatilu. So there is no extra alif there. So this is not form 3. Inshallah. There's no shadda, no, not form 2. No alif extra, no. And this is what? Form 4, af'ala pattern.
The
Is
alif.
there Hamza before? No, there's no Hamza. Because it will change to you anyway.
There is no Hamza.
There's no
Afala
Hamza,
yukrim.
but
Yukrim.
Hamza is changing to you.
Yeah.
So look at this. Form 4 is the answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a form 4, you can see 4 letter. So
Mhm.
this is now turned into you, Hamza. This is you. First Hamza is that you, and then second Hamza is this wow. So yu'minu, yu'minuna or yu'minu singular is the mudari of amana. Did you learn something from here, or was it complicated?
Oh, no.
I mean, this is very, very important. And you will find a puzzle situation where you have to just separate them by following these 4 criteria. Is it a majhul? Number 1. Yes, no.
No.
Is it then form 2? Yes, no. Is it, I mean, we have excluded one by one. Then this is left. Form 4 we haven't considered, but it must be form 4. If it is not majhul, if it is not form 2, if it is not form 3, it must be majhul. It must be form 4. Afala pattern. Hamza, you wanted to say something? Hamza? Hamza, your hands up.
Yes. Also from to eliminate the majhul, because of the alladhina, because the alladhina refers to the subject, which is
Subject is before, subject is not after, okay?
Yeah, so but the yu'minuna refers to the subject, so that means the subject is known, so it can't be majhul. Is that correct?
Yu'minuna is the additional information of the subject.
Of the subject, so that means the subject is known, so then that should rule out the majhul, because majhul means the subject is unknown.
Even though Hamza, to rule out majhul, it's only alu, that sign, nothing else.
Yeah, no, but just from meaning, because if there's a subject, then it can't be majhul, right?
Yeah. Correct.
I think there's one way of putting it, but to
Because in majhul, the doer is not known, so that's what
yeah,
he's
so-
trying to say.
Yeah, so this would just be like an extra way to rule out majhul, I think.
Let's focus on the primary root, and
Yeah.
that is enough. We don't have to go bypass. Listen,
Gosh.
to exclude majhul, first indication is alu, ending alu. Ain kalima a, fatha, ain kalima, fa'ala yuf'alu, alu, or yuf'aluna. Okay, or yuf'aluna, it may be, if it's plural. So that's first indication. Second indication is, if it is a majhul, there may be a naib file after that in marfu form. This too is indicator of majhul. Nothing else. Don't bring anything else. It's not substantiated. Okay. So these 4, remember, when you have alamat mudari as you, dhamma, then it could be a majhul, rule that out. It could be form 2, it could be form 3. Form 2 rule out with shadda, form 3 rule out with alif, and then it's form 4. Afala pattern. So here, amana yu'minu. Okay? So that's in this. What else have we got? Any question on this sentence about its grammar? So if we say,
Have you got the chart for all the forms, 1 to 5?
Yeah, you have.
Yes, that was shared in module 1.
That was shared, yes.
Yeah, I mean, module 1.
Well, okay, in that case, form 4, you said. I don't see that. You, Minuna, what you said.
Yeah,
Form,
yukrim.
form 4,
Yukrimu.
amana, akrama.
Akrama yukrimu.
Akrama yukrimu, that pattern. 4 letter. Akrama, aslama.
Wasn't that?
Amana, 4 letter.
Yeah.
Twice here. Hamza twice. Mana.
Yeah.
4 letter. That's it. Okay, now let's look at the sila structure here. So we have got, let's see what is inside the sila. And sila, I think we covered it in some class anyway. Sila may have 4 elements there. Sila can have inside jumlatul fi'liya, jumlatul fi'liya, jumlatul ismiya. Then it can have jar majrur, and it can have zarf majrur. These 4 can be inside the sila, one of them or all of them. Okay, so let's look at the sila structure. What have we got inside? Little bit of tarkib nahu we are doing. Yu'minuna fi'l mudariyu, and the general principle, primary rule is we have got a jar majrur, muta'alliq bil fi'l. We have brother Muhammad and others. It is. We haven't gone to that yet. So just for today only, I'm going a little bit deep, but don't worry, inshallah. Yuqimuna, what is the fail of that? What is the root of that? Is it a majhul? Yes or no?
Same as this.
Is it a majhul?
It comes from the word akama.
Could it not be karma?
I think it's karma. Karma.
You think establish that? We cannot think, we have to establish that, okay? So if it is akama, it came from karma. Is the form 4 of karma, right? This is form 1. This is form 4 of karma, correct? 4 letter here. A, ka, kaf, alif, ma. Akama. So which one is it? Which one is it? Is it majhul, yes or no?
It is majhul.
It
Is it
might
majhul,
be
you think?
karma yakimu and
Kama yukimu.
yukimu is majhul.
Oh no, sorry, it's not majhul. It's not alu. Yeah,
It is definitely not majhul
It's
first.
form 4. Akama.
Okay, one by one.
It is a 4-letter word. It comes from
one by one.
akama yukimu.
Brothers and sisters, really digest this rule. It is very helpful. There will be a situation. This will save you. This rule. Is it a majhul? No. Is it form 2? Is there any shadda there?
This will be form 4 again then.
1 second.
Yes,
Step by 1 second. You rule out, okay? So it's not majhul. Is it form 2?
No.
Is there any shadda there?
No.
It is form. Is it form 3?
No, alif.
No alif. Oh, it must be, even without looking at this, it must be form 4 because it has to be one of these 4. And now establish that. Now establish that. If it is akama, it is akama, akrama, just 4 letter in whatever harfi illat or anything, 4 letter, that's it, khalas. So akama, you kimu. Now there is no hamza. I shouldn't pronounce it like you kimuna. It's not that. You kimuna.
Or you kimuna.
Yeah, if it was like this, amana, then what happens? Then because of the Hamza,
it became ya.
after that, there is another Hamza. This is Alamat Mudari. And then another Hamza. That's why it sounds Hamzatul Kat yu'minu. But here it is not. There is no Hamza here. It is Hamzatul Wasl here. I'm sorry, it is still Hamza, one single. So that's why it is not double. That's why the second one will not sound like kata. It's yukimuna. This alif is through tabdil process. It has taken iya. Alif has become iya.
Yeah.
Yukimu. Yukimu. Singular. Yukimuna. Plural. Okay. So it is definitely form 4. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you keep practicing it, look at one of these and then do this analysis, then you'll see you have a little bit more control today on the word, another word, another word, another word. And there will be time then you'll say,
I didn't get it. So is the Hamza dropping then in the form 4? There has to be the first Hamza. So I understand the U is for the first Hamza. And then the Qaf is the second letter. Then the Ya is the next Alif that is converted to Ya. And then the Mim. Okay, so that's the 4.
Order.
But like Yuk.
that Hamza, the second letter is not Hamza here. That's why it will not sound like Yukimuna. No, it's not.
Yeah.
That one was. Ka'amana was. Because the second letter was Hamza. That's why it's sounding Yu'minu. But this is Yukimuna. This is the...
I know, but still, like the Qaf, the Ya, and the Mim is the real verb. I mean, in the tri-letter, the Qaf, Alif, Mim. And then if there is a Mudare, the Ya always comes in front. So to me, it is looking like 3 letters with a Ya in front. And I am missing that element of the Hamza there. Just briefly looking at it, like just looking at the word, like.
Yeah. One Hamza replacement is with you, alas.
Correct. Yeah.
It's the
and
formation.
Then you have got Qaf. Yuki. Qaf is, as you know, Fa'ala, Yaf'alu. And there will be in the more form 2 or form 3, as you know, this is Aklama Yuklimu, Aslama Yuslimu. That's the pattern.
Yeah.
For a pattern. Sarrafa Yuslif. Not Sarrafa.
Sarrafa Yusarrif.
Asana Yuksinu. See, you see.
Me. Yeah.
Yuki. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one, Hamza, this is you. This is just you, and then this kaf came, and then this is giving its iya there. Yukimu. So it is clear, a simple and very clear-cut example. Alhamdulillah, salat are done. One more thing I have to draw your attention to. This part, although it's connected with ataf and everything, no problem, don't need to discuss. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. What is happening here? What's the meaning? وَمِمَّا, from what, right? رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, we gave them. From what we gave them, they spend. Now, this is not the translation which it should be, brothers and sisters. And that's why I and you are learning the language so that we can do a better translation. The translation is yunfikuna mimma razaqnahum. They spend from what I gave them. They spend from what I gave them, not from what I gave them, they spent. Okay, so
yeah, the translation is a little bit out of character, but it
this
says
every
what he meant to say.
Exactly, and this is knowing the grammar. Inshallah, this is how you will translate it. Inshallah, all of us will do this. But can you see? This is also, don't forget, this is min, then it's majroor, okay, and then you got fail, and then you got maf'ul bihi here, and then this is ma also ismul mausul here, then this bit also sila here. So you can go through all this, and then you because it's all matuf. So inside that you can just break it down the way we just discussed it. Not a problem, simple. And then mimma jar majrur muta'alliq bil fi'l with yunfikuna. And this is maf'ul bihi of that. So this is a combined thing, and this is also another thing. And then if you really look back, yu'minuna bil ghaibi, those who believe in the unseen and establish salak. Okay, it is simple because matuf structure you understand. This matuf is joined, connected together. Okay, and then this is connected with that one. Nice.
So here yunfiquna is again form 4 like anfaqa.
A good point. Yunfiquna, okay, do the same exercise again. Same exercise.
Dr. Mohammed, just to let you know, we've only got 3 or 4 minutes left.
Form 4 of alaq pattern.
Is it why not?
Yeah, it is anfaqa.
Why not nafaka majul? Could it be nafaka?
Because the fa has a kasra and not a fatha.
Yes.
Yes.
It's clearly aslama yuslimu, akrama yukrimu, yunfiku. It's clearly that. It's not form 2. It's not form 3. Only one left is form 4. Anfaka.
Yeah.
Anfaka. Anfaka yunfiku. Done. In fact, I have covered everything. I thought all these little bits and pieces I will touch on because I didn't want to do another lesson in one day. It's very important. So was that any good to you? It's like a miscellaneous.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful exercise. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. The point is stressing on, I showed you how to find the solution. Make more practices, make more habits, and then you will be self-dependent. And your knowledge, your confidence will change, inshallah.
Inshallah.
All these tools which you have complete to make you a very strong person later, inshallah. Okay, Ustad, that's all from me.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions from anyone?
Unless any burning question, otherwise we can conclude. Yeah.
I had a question about alladhi. So alladhi, you said, would become sifa for the
subject before. For the subject before.
For the subject before. Is there situations where alladhi would not be sifa, like it would be some other thing in the sentence?
Alladhi will be always sifa.
Okay.
And you are looking for a subject before. You may find it, you may not find it. Then you will say, I mean, later on, this is advanced discussion. You will say it's marj. But remember, Allazi is connecting the sila with the subject, visible or invisible. And sila is additional information for the subject. And this is the sifat default by itself, but this is its family, sila. So this is together sifat. Right. This is sila is actually giving the additional information, not Allazi. Allah is the connector, the one who. That's it, nothing else. It doesn't have anything else. But so interesting, so interesting. The one who. Who means it's referring to something.
Right, but it is still, we are calling it sifa, although it is not really giving.
Allazi singularly is sifa, but like here, compound nature we have seen other places. If it has got family associate, they come as a compound sifa.
So like alladhina yu'minuna. So alladhina yu'minuna will then together compound sifa.
Yes. The sila,
Okay.
all sila and alladhi together is sifa. Is sifa. Alladhi, ismul mausul, and sila together is sifa.
Oh, okay. That is what was confusing me, that just alladhi is sifat. Okay, I got it now.
Alladhi, yeah, but alladhi by default, grammatically it's sifat. But alladhi doesn't exist without sila. Because alladhi's job is to connect the sila with the subject. But actually this is sifa, but sila is part of alladhi. That's why it is altogether sifa. There's a debate about this as well, people do, but this is this explanation. Alladhi is actual sifat. But without this, alladhi can't do anything, do its job there. Well, it is there to give the addition for the sila part to the subject. That for that reason it is together. It's a sila. Yeah, it's together. It's sifat.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good question. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Okay, Ustad.
Okay, Jazakumullah khair. We've gone over time. We need to let Dr. Mahmoud rest as well. It's 1 a.m. But Alhamdulillah, very fruitful lesson, and I'm glad everyone was engaging. Jazakumullah khair. So if you continue with the memorization of the vocab and preparation for our revision class, inshallah, with that we'll conclude. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallah. Yes.
I wanted to say our team is working very hard. One thing I wanted to do, and it's happening, from the whole Quran, 77,000 words, the most commonly used word which we need to know are around 2,000. So through some very special resources, we found these, Alhamdulillah, and now we are sort of setting up, designing it in our way. 2,600 words to start, most commonly words. We say 2,000 words during this 1 year time, they will memorize, understand the meaning. Imagine if we can do that along with the grammar. I mean, you all are educated people here. Alhamdulillah, there will be such an achievement. So please give your best, and it's coming. We have given you 300 words file, 400 words file. Okay, this is what we had, fine. We will give you. Very soon we'll give you a complete file, nicely laid out in color. The most commonly used 2,600 words from the Quran. And our approach, my request would be to all of you, grab it, take it to your heart, do everything you can to learn and memorize these words. It will not happen in one day. You will keep forgetting it, but you keep repeating it. So, we will create a testing process here, inshallah, to help you, to make sure, to chase you, that you are following that, along with other things you are studying. Okay, Ustad, you finish.
جزاك الله خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.